510, DJ Mike, Southside Hayward. Let's get it. Ignorant people think Asians eat cats. I love eating pussy, please believe that. We could joke around, but these stereotypes are killing black people in the dead of the night. Prejudice, Caucasians perpetuate fight. Cops see the melanin and pull weapons on sight from the Bay Area, where we have a liberal yet barbecue Becky thinks you's a criminal. Depending on your damn traits, phenotypical. After Oscar Grant, most of us remain cynical. Still can't believe they acquitted Zimmerman, the mass media. Don't wanna still remember him. I'm down to go riot cause I like vengeance, but I'd rather see a cop get a life sentence for taking the lives of these minorities. Some do believe in white superiority. They known to be liars to commit forgery. When they do, when they dirt, we gotta record the scene. Hold them accountable in a court of law. If that don't work, too many people left and killed by the cops. Nobody can afford to chill and just watch. Protest, riot, or go and bust shots. We gotta do whatever, the killings must stop. Too many people left and killed by the cops. Nobody can afford to chill and just watch. Don't know what to do, but I've seen too much in the Bay Area. I'm hella racist like the world I was raised in. Get bug 50 if you disrespect Asians. Immigrants to Benz or folks from Wakanda want more than cash, I need freedom and the honor. Forefathers proud I'm a Japanese soldier. Some paying to be white, fuck a Sammy Sosa. The European standards of beauty is whack. In hip-hop, what's considered beauty is black. Worst gang members are like Asians of ice, but familiars in Oakland be facing ain't right. It's about the color kids, not the hatred for whites, but I'm not a pacifist, I can't. At a damn Trump rally, stand with the refugees, land youth in cages. Cry out, rescue me. Officers ain't letting kids in the ghetto live. People from the Middle East get called a terrorist. Politic with doctors and some gang members, and learn from both groups to further the agenda. Streets to the campus, we are making anthems. If you down with POCs, please put them hands up. Too many people left and killed by the cops. Nobody can afford to chill and just watch. Protest, riot, or go and bust shots. We gotta do whatever, the killings must stop. Too many people have been killed by the cops. Nobody can afford to chill and just watch. Don't know what to do, but I've seen too much in the Bay Area. Shit's been too corrupt. Too many people have been killed by the cops. Nobody can afford to chill and just watch. Protest, riot, or go and bust shots. We gotta do whatever, the killings must stop. Real shit. Ain't no party like a DJ Mike party, cause a DJ Mike party don't stop. Now ain't no party like a complex party, cause a complex party don't pop. Have you ever been intimidated? Have you ever been incriminated? I'm not an activist, I'm not a community organizer. I never even rapped about political things until I had to, if that makes any sense, you know? KUMA. It's like the damn Reaper, roll with Antifa, none but chaos, heard on the transceiver. The prejudice police getting my man beat up. I wanna eat sushi with some tan divas, but I'm on the block, puffing on a black and mild race with the color folks. Yes, I am Jap and proud, no longer good enough to be in the background. Gotta speak up, the beef start to smack down a fake ass SJW. Never let him question what you've struggled through. Check out the multitude, people yelling BLM. Everyone is equals, but we tell them the children. Yeah, right. Look at the disparity of wealth. POCs with good jobs are scared to be themselves. I don't think anyone care for mental health. Poverty is real, it isn't fair. We get no help. Prepare for mental health. Things won't change overnight. All of us should be addressing Oakland's plight. Ain't got no time for no damn white fragility. Strive to remain on the right side of history. Loyal to the soil. We stand with the streets, ready for the war, but demanding the peace. We made it this far. We cannot retreat. If it goes down, we'll brandish the heat. Loyal to the soil. We stand with the streets, ready for the war, but demanding the peace. We made it this far, we cannot retreat. If it goes, They say protesters are reckless, the kids not. They are more like Frederick Douglass. Kokujinga Shindale, the amount of melanin always correspond to your pain and the hell I'm in. Gotta use privilege I get with my yellow skin, educating Asians and prep for rebellion. Where's the due process? Rights to an attorney. Resisting arrest means dying on a gurney. Floyd had a record from drugs to death. Even so, that shouldn't mean a public death. We live in a state of urban dystopia. The killer cops act like we're in North Korea. And I never have plans to be insurgent or guerrilla, but the way things are looking, I'ma turn into a killer, whether mercenary killer or a peaceful bystander. Confederates want us all shackled up and handcuffed. What I gotta lose, huh? I'm beyond bankrupt. None of us belong in the South Asian camp. Love this damn country. I hope we make it through. Gotta get rid of some people though. Hey, maybe you. Loyal to the soil. We stand with the streets, ready for the war, but demanding the peace. We made it this far. We cannot retreat. If it goes down, we'll brandish the heat. Loyal to the soil, we stand with the streets, ready for the war, but demanding the peace. We made it this far, we cannot retreat. If it goes down, we'll brandish the heat. Let's keep moving. I want to take this time out to acknowledge the people that have recently passed away due to substance abuse and addiction, right? Not just the famous artists, but our family and friends. I have 10 years of sobriety. I'm not gonna stand up here and tell you not to do drugs. That wouldn't be very hip-hop, but let me spread some awareness. Yo. I don't make a living from the shit I'm spitting. Ain't expecting hella thriller from my lyricism, but I stay writing to keep my ass out of prison. And my drug addicts are the demographic that listens to schizos with no med stabbing clinicians. People that I once loved, cracked out and missing. Living up on Skid Row, trapped in addiction. I truly empathize, don't lack intuition. Molly to ketamine to psychedelic types. All these drugs do kill dopamine receptor sites. Pills affect transmitters working in your brain. Serotonin levels can permanently change. The substance abuse is murder in the game. And I used to a lot worshiping cocaine, so never could I judge you by no the withdrawals. It's easy to be blunted when you're dealing with loss. Deeper down the rabbit hole, got stuck in pitfalls. The feeling of that euphoria when you sniff raw. Everything besides heroin, Kuma's abused it. Pursuing this music cause it's you better run and hide if you see me relapse. Contradict everything I say in these raps. Pass me the marijuana, coke, and E-tabs. I'll end up in jail. You better run and hide if you see me relapse. Contradict everything I say in these raps. Pass me the marijuana, coke, and E-tabs. I'll end up in jail. Yeah, most of my content's about non-fiction. Covering recovery, the drug abuse addiction. Some keep their remedies homeopathic, rolling fat blunts and scream out homeopathic. Without weed, I often felt lonely and passive, but the brain's trying to maintain homeostasis. Yeah, by my late teens, developed a tolerance. Wasn't trying to listen to what you was hollering. Fuck therapy, what the hell's a dual diagnosis? Co-occurring mental sickness that cause psychosis. Most addicts do suffer from mental disorders. OCD, clinical depression, or bipolar. They give us opioids, benzostimulants. If you anything like Kensho, you'll misuse them. A wax over life to me was worse than death, so I mastered my abuse, smoking herbs and meth. Took the Seroquel, Adderall, Percocet. Wanted inner peace, but only had hurt instead. 10 years sober, but I know I'm still different. If you can't acknowledge this, you are real ignorant. Rest in peace, DMX. You better run and hide if you see me relapse. Contradict everything I say in these raps. Pass me the marijuana, coke, and E-tabs. I'll end up in jail, we'll make it to rehab. You better run and hide if you see me relapse. Contradict everything I say in these raps. Pass me the marijuana, coke, and E-tabs. I'll end up in jail, we'll make it to rehab. If a piece of shit like me can make it through addiction, you can too. All my young people going through it, just stay alive. You'll be okay, I put my life on that. But if you, an older dude like me, mixing that fentanyl with that cocaine, someone like me is gonna pull your cord. And I ain't trying to be gangsta saying that shit. It's just that too many people have died already, and enough's enough. You know, wake up, real shit. So everything up until this point has been off a free mixtape called Lineage of the Lyricist. which is available for free download at kenshokuma.com. And the next two songs are gonna be off a upcoming album I'm working on with a label in Tokyo called Miso Production.
Gave me a talent, so let me flaunt the gift.
Battle scars Shogun, brain like Caligula, student to the sensei, know the curricula, walking God's light, I aim with the secular, no more lies prejudice, though it's irregular, stomp on a Nazi, my pen's Miyazaki, not a god body but a kamikaze, you damn carbon copies who fail to embody the point of them seeing you like in the lottie-dottie, all you got's image, inside you lost, so you buy expensive clothes despite the cost, we emerge untouched from a violent mob, and control the whole crowd like the riot squad at a private spot. Dressing like a peasant, 9 G's in my pants. The lesson is to blend in, getting red money since 2006 and never showing off while these fools power tripping. Second floor swordsman, more than qualified, and your moves ain't final till we say authorized. I speak for the rejects, nerds, and the ostracized. Listen to your boy, cause my words came to galvanize pride. All my people in the 510 rockin' with us. All my people in the 415 rockin' with us. All my people in the East Coast, down South, Midwest. Ima kakanakereba knock now kando Kako genza nira ibo arawasu one song Hiki ga demo na in real life I'm humble Moto ga torenai kono gyokai wa zanko Demo na rapper no shiawase nanke na Daremo nanimo omowanai nonsense da hishi de naosu Kowareta anke na real wo motomeru orera no handesa Charming no deihatsu no ecstasy Wo kuratta ra shousetsu wo maru anki Mukashi no hanashi neta ni sou junkie Shirafu ni natte mo ima de mo monkeys White girl new tail moji was standby Frosha ga fuetel Frisco no hankagai Ushishi ga kyoupo na hanzai Subete wo uketome ongen mo hanbai Daremo ga rikai Aitsu wa mono honkou ni mo hanasen Alcohol ni zonshou Negative nashi de wa dasenai honryou Konya mo mic ni kiri mukau dojo All my people out in Asia rockin' with us To the motherland Africa rockin' with us To the Middle East, Europe, Latin America Nihongo rap shounen. It's not Asian rap. It's not Japanese rap. We don't need categories like that. It's from the culture of hip-hop, regardless of the language or some other shit. Get that right, you know? Alright, I'm gonna try to get through this song without cheesing too much. It is a love song. You know what I mean? It's hella cliche to say that it's dedicated to anyone that know what that shit feel like. And shout out Cloud9 on production. Was a troubled adolescent, rap was the cure. But after 20 years, I had to mature. Stayed up hella nights to master a verse, but couldn't monetize my passion or worth. I worked jobs I hated, even taught 6th grade. Lost my dignity and pride just so I could get paid. Older brother was a gangster in the drug trade. That was never me, nope. Couldn't make what thugs made. In the lab every night, mixing down tracks with a well-known producer, giving dude racks up, patiently waiting to make dividends stack. But I had nothing to eat, I was living so back. Then I met a woman who had an effect on me, connected at a deeper level, not just sexually. She stimulated mental growth intellectually. Our time is more important than being the best MC.
Life is more than bars.
It's more than rhyme schemes, more than what you sacrifice for your pipe dreams.
Life is more than clubs.
It's more than chasing hoes, more than hustling 24/7 making dough.
Life is more than cars.
It's more than nice kicks, more than carrots listening on the ice wrist.
Life is more than drugs.
It's more than an image, it's about the real love. When a boy becomes a man, the amount of growing pain is more than agonizing, partner, people go insane. Music isn't paying me and that's an awful thing, but still outside of venue ciphering with awkward slang. Used to be the main act, headlining every jam. Used to have the latest sneakers and the gear from every brand. Used to blow my loot on blow, needed more than several grams. Now I'm saying up for a motherfucking wedding band. Went from spitting raw, describing kitchen floors. Domesticated homie, feeling like I'm 64. You tripping boy, if you think monogamy can make you soft, rather make love to my woman, then go chase some crazy broad. Old enough to know the games full of snakes and hateful fraud. So I keep my ass at home and take my time creating songs. Already been around the world, now my time to settle down. Looking forward to the day I see you in your wedding gown.
Life is more than bars.
It's more than rhyme schemes, more than what you sacrifice for your pipe dreams.
Life is more than clubs.
It's more than chasing hoes, more than hustling 24/7 making dough.
Life is more than cars.
It's more than nice kicks, more than carrots glistening on an ice wrist.
Life is more than drugs.
It's more than an image. It's about the real love, the reason that we live in. It's about the real love, the reason that we live in. It's about the real love, the reason that we live in. It's about the real love, the So this is already gonna be my last song.
I've never done
On
that.
this song, I'm gonna try to alternate languages every 4 bars, okay?
Hold it down, check it. Here we go. Walk with me.
Our mindset is free like Tibet needs to be. Cowards can't comprehend what respect means to me. It's the willingness to sacrifice for the team when it's easier to turn your back and fight for a dream. Hidari no hitomi ni mini kui kisu. Toshigoro otome to muimi no kisu. Sell out for the money, so dake wa dekisu. Just like Rapagaria, yabasugiru sukiru. I've been so broke, almost on my damn kidney. But even back then, your boy never sold dignity. But now getting everything I need, just living free, spitting the beauty of the ugliness vividly. Go ichizero koku shingai naganen kakete tsukanda shinrai. Kono mananda randomna hyogen ryoku no kage de kawatta sekai. Whoa, exact science where I smash those beats. Katsu kaketa kotoba no asobi. I'm the same on the stage, in the booth, on the street. Nani ga dou kawarou ga. Exact science where I smash those beats. Katsu kaketa kotoba no asobi. I'm the same on the stage, in the booth, on the street. Nani ga dou. Kensho Kuma ain't the type to bring the violence. Supported by my people like the king of Thailand. Like suicide bombers who be dying for God. There's certain things people leave. We're fighting for y'all. Kira kira mainstream nante shinkido. Ira ira kara umareru shinkido. Ninki no inchiki to kurabe saomido. I don't need no one kiss it. Just shinjiro. I was cultivated up in California. Spread love for your boy. Was corrupted on the corner. Kuma so functional. Punk fools with no honor and research for a god as you running down on summer. また感じてきた限界努力のどの字も知らない天才に見せかける君に限り中身詐欺師聞かされてるこちらが Exact science where I smash those beats 生活かけた言葉の遊び I'm the same on the stage in the booth on the street 何がどう変わろうが俺は同じ Exact science where I smash those beats 生活かけた言葉の遊び I'm the same on the stage in the booth on the street 何がどう変わろうが On a world tour with DJ Mike, my man, going each and every place with a mic in my hand. Asia, Africa, Middle East, Europe, right? True.